Okay, I'm running very late. Very late. I got paired with Hogeye. All right. He plays the C3 Sicilian too. I think I'll just take here. Whew. Late. The schedule's a little rough during the school year. I think I'll play here. Try to set up chat at the same time. Let's see, I think you're ready to play this move. Got my chat going, and now I think this is right. And he plays that move, which somebody played against me a few weeks ago. Gotta get the mic in the right location. I'm doing this at the last possible minute. Let's put it right there. Now, do I kick this guy? I think I do. I think I got into this before. I've been in this line before. I think it's the same position. Let me check with my audio guy, my audio engineer. I am going to have some busted up pawns, I believe. Finally starting to settle down into the game. I've spotted him a minute. The famous Hogeye. For mistake, Ricky Knights. Well, I'm going to have some bad pawns. No doubt about that. I really want to play here. I don't think it's right, but I want to play it. I just don't think it's that great. I'd like to play this piece here, Penny's Knight, play here, and then play here. If I could get all that done, it'd be great. Let's see where his knight can go. This knight, I mean. Oh, he's ready to trade. Do I want to trade that off? If I back up, I don't think he's going to play g4. I mean, trading brings his queen to this square. Not that he has an immediate mate threat or anything, but his queen's just kind of dominant there. I think I actually want to just play back. See about my game plan is just to push this pawn, trade out here. Probably play a rook here, target that pawn, just kind of do stuff. Well, he doesn't. What do you know? Later we'll have Book of the Week. Hogeye is, what, about 60 60, 70 points above me. Whatever. Roughly. He's a strong player. He's, I'm sure he's he's a life master. A very strong player. I didn't get a chance to say, I am Little Rock Chess. The guy's on there advertising a tournament or something. I'll try to get a drink of water after this. He's taking his time, which is always good. It's good to use your time, try to find the best moves. Don't play too quickly, don't pre-move like I did last week and lost. That wasn't fun. Whoa. Really? E6. I don't know about that. Huh. I mean, if I take that pawn, I got to figure out a way to get it to E4, E5 rather. And I've got this piece has got to get out somehow. The queen side's too loose to castle queen side. Well, this is getting ready to get messy. Guess I should have traded this knight and tried to. Then just play D6. Play here and take that diagonal. Threaten the pawn. I'll let him do this. If he wants. Well, I'm going to take with the bishop. I got an interesting chat message here. The first Monday night team battle subsequent to the Ides of August, I'm not sure when that is, of the current year, a member of Little Rock Jedi shall return and the force will grow stronger. Awesome. That's some good news. Here maybe? He's going to play bishop here. I feel pretty confident of that. And more arthritic. Stronger and more arthritic. There you go. I don't know. Maybe he's going to play here. Okay, he does what I thought he would do. I'm going to play here. Attack his bishop. That pawn's going to hang here. He's probably going to play queen d2. He might play here. No, he can't play here, so I'll take this piece. So we will get another member of the Little Rock team. I got to get this guy out somehow. I can play this piece here and bust up my own pawns. I could play rook here, trying to push the c pawn. Play here will probably just trade. My king will end up on d7. Not real wild about that. But then again, my position, I've got to get some pieces out. This one. This one. I've got to make some moves. Let me check here about a few things. Hey, the bad looper, can you hear me okay? My audio engineer. Oh, he may be in the middle of something. Jeepers. Sure don't want to take here now. Play there. That hangs this pawn. Man, that knight is strong. I think I may have to trade that knight. Let's see. Play here. I'm definitely going to have to hope I can find something at some point in here because this is just turning into too much of a good game for him. I play here, threaten a check, and maybe I can get this move in if he lets me. Because I don't want to stay. I don't want to stay on this rank anymore. This is the kind of game where you get your queen trapped. That'll probably happen. There are tons of tactics here. I'm sure he's looking very closely for those. He could play here if he wants to. I gotta be careful about that. Takes that square away from me. My queen won't have a square. I guess I could play back here. Not exactly a great square. He's definitely got a great position. Uh-oh. Hitting that guy. And also that guy. If I play here, you can take the d pawn. I'm going to throw in this check. Man, he gets that. He gets a rook. Plays there. I think this game's going to be over. I got to move my queen. Check. Picks off a rook. to play here. He's gonna probably, he could take that pawn. It's not worth taking, but he could. Got that check. He plays here. I may have to come back here. His E6 move really messed me up. Okay, he gets that one. It's like anything I do here is going to be bad news. Check and check. He's hitting my queen, of course. He's just going to play rook f2 if I go there. And that helps him double on the file. Here maybe. He's a strong player. And I got two bishops and they don't have any scope at all. He's really contained them. If I move out the file, he can play queen takes check. If I play up, he's going to play here. And that is going to be bad news. I don't see another way to guard the rook. I have to play here. What do I play here to hold the rook? I guess that's what I do. The man's good. Could play knight here. And I go back. He plays like David Phillips plays. I thought I'd pre-move that. Did I not? Check here. I mean, he reminds me of David Phillips because he's creating. He's taking his time. See, he's down under 3 minutes. He's taking real time to find the best possible moves that he can find, which is, of course, what you should do. These are a couple of really sad pieces over here. All right, that's not what I expected. Don't have that check. That was pretty much the move I'd planned on playing. Even before we moved the rook. I'm going to lose this game anyway. This guy could drop a rook and beat me. Because his position's just too good. This is a problem. These two pieces by themselves are a problem. And he could take here, and I'll be on a mating net before you know it. That's what he does. Now I got this check. King over, but I don't have, I'll have that check to follow up after the king goes here. He plays here, though. I pick up a rook just in time to get checkmated down here. Check. Check. I'm sure there's a mate down here on this end of the board. The alternative is take here, check. Then he could play there. I'm going to play this one. I pick off the rook, and I don't think there's a chance in hell that I can hold this. You take the knight, he takes, check. No, none of that works. I'm going to do this. We'll see how he does this. Wow. I didn't expect that. It'd be nice if I had some pieces out. He's still +2 after I took that rook. Reinfeld count. Right there. All right, that game's over. I am Little Rock Chess. I guess I better say good game. He crushed me. I have time to grab a bottle of water. Who this guy is. Sorry I'm late joining. Yeah, that was a beatdown. Game 1's in the books. Getting closer and closer to Book of the Week. This guy beat me last time we played. I better watch him. I always play the Riddle Pez. That is my opening. I know it 3 moves deep. Odds of August. I just want to know if there's anybody else on the team on here. I'm number 36. Isn't this called the Berlin? I'll play it this way. Is that the move? I don't know. Book of the Week. Yeah, E6 was a really great move. He really clogged me up in that one. It's incredible how long it took to get out from underneath that. Maybe I ought to play here first. Let's try this. It's kind of playing slow. So I'll play it slow. Here to here. We come in here and influence these squares. Kind of like doing it that way. This is one of the Oziers. J-Dub Ozier. There are 2 of them, I believe. Two of them and 3 of the goats. Do I really want to trade that piece? I can just play here. I'm going to play here. We need somebody who's a Little Rock Jedi. This game could go on a while. look, I can play this. Kick his knight. He'll probably just capture. Book of the week. We're going to do it. We're going to do book of the week. He's taking his time about it. Oh boy, he really wants that bishop. Well, if I play here, he can trade it for his knight. I guess that's what I want to do, though, because I don't want to play captures and strengthen that. You know, open the F file, put his pawn here. He's got these 3 pawns. No. Book of the week. You know, it's 50 years since the Bobby Fischer Boris Spassky world title match, and the match was still going on at this point 20 years ago, with Fischer leading. And around this time, last week to this week, I don't exactly remember the date, but certainly by August 8th of 1972, I had joined the Little Rock Chess Club. So it's been 50 years since I became a member of the Little Rock Chess Club. And since this is the Fischer-Spassky match 50th anniversary, I've been choosing a book about or by Bobby Fischer every week for Book of the Week. So this week's book is Garry Kasparov, On My Great Predecessors, Part 4, Fischer. I have all these books, all 5 volumes. I bought them when they came out. I've had them for years. This book, of course, he does talk about, you know, other players in this one, because he was kind of criticized when volumes 1 or maybe 2 came out. They said he didn't really talk about other players of the era. So he corrected that when he did this one. And so this one, like it says at the bottom, games of other great Western players of the Fischer's era, Reshevsky, Najdorf, and Larson are in here. But this book has got games, it's got stories. It's a pretty cool book. Although I think, you know, it's probably analyzed with a computer. I mean, I've heard people say that he was trying to, you know, seek the truth. They say that a lot of times about this book or about this series. So here, you know, this is, I would not say it's deeply, deeply annotated. It would take you a while to work through these annotations. But I've been through some of them. There's some great stories in here about Fischer. Mostly this is games and analysis. But one story I remember reading that it really cracked me up was, here's a Reshevsky, here's a fine Alekhine game, here's a Reshevsky-Smyslov game, so they're not all Fischer. Gligorich Larson. It's from that era, though. But there was a great story in here about Bobby and his mother and his sister visiting Moscow when he was like 14 or something. Book of the Week, On My Great Predecessors, Part 4, Fischer. Yeah, so the story is that Bobby they were eating like at a restaurant or something, like a cafe or something, and Bobby started, he was only a kid, of course, and he was on a chair kind of rocking back, and he said that his mother told him, stop rocking like that, you're going to fall. And he'd already been to the Moscow Chess Club, and he, you know, they had to, as they always say, they had to find Petrosian or somebody to go beat him because he was beating all the locals. And so anyway, of course I have to grab a pawn. So he, later afterwards, he was in this cafe and he's with his mother and sister, and he's on a chair and he's rocking back and forth on 2 legs. And she said, if you don't stop that, you're going to fall. And of course he fell. And then he got up and he was angry and he slammed the chair down. And he said, I'm sick of these Russian pigs, or something like that. He was ready to leave and come back to the U.S. I'm sure that was his only trip to Russia ever. There's a picture of him playing, I believe, believe it was Petrosian. There is a picture of Bobby playing somebody at the Moscow Chess Club with a crowd watching. They're playing Blitz. So that was a story. I'd never heard that story before. This is the only book I've seen it in. Garry Kasparov. I've even seen people on that Facebook group about chess books. They've inquired about this set. Where can I get that set of books? This was published by Everyman Chess. I think I've had it for about 20 years. What year did it come out? Hopefully I won't make a mistake when I'm looking all this up. Yeah, 2004. So 18 years. These came out. I bought the whole set. One of my great predecessors. Fischer, Part 4. That's Book of the Week. A book about Bobby. Then we'll have some others. Have another book next week. Well, where's he going to go? Yo! That's where he's going to go. Okay, I play here. You can go back and check. The knight comes here. I play here. Does he have another check? I don't see one. Not a good one. If I go up, check, knight takes. Could happen. I don't like that idea though. It's blocking my pieces too much. I think I'm going to play here. Hopefully there are no weird tactics in the position. Or not weird tactics. Did that thing just make a noise? I thought it made a noise like I moved. It's not. Last week it was the website was acting weird. The Lichess site. The game would start without a single noise. And then later, when you made your first move, it'd make a noise like the game was starting. Book of the Week. So many Fischer books. That dude's going right there to attack that dude. I've even got this move. All right, I'm going to drop this piece back to here. I guess he's going to collect that pawn. And now I have to figure out where I'm going to put my king. I can go here. I can go here. Here, he plays here, he pins it again. Bring the rook over, drop my king back. That might be an acceptable plan. We're back to material even. Student's number 3. Go to this file. Could play all the way there to kick his queen out, but I don't know that that's really all that great. That does not work. The knight guards the queen. Now this rook's going to come to here. All right. He did not take that pawn. I mean, I really do kind of want to play here. I'm not sure what kind of play I'm going to go along that file. If I play here, I got this kind of veiled threat against this queen. What the heck? Let's play here. Did he resign? He resigned. Okay. Anybody say anything about me saying I'm Little Rock Chess? Please move and thank you. Wow. Am I the only one here? I am Little Rock Chess. I have 2 tournament points. I'm sure my other team members have good reason for not playing tonight. I'm sure they have other things they had to do. See, look, it didn't make, but I don't think you can hear it because I got these on, but it didn't make a noise. It made the noise like the game was starting after I made the move. This is not a dumb unicorn. This is a really smart unicorn. I've never played him before. Someday I gotta learn some theory. Here. That'd be cool. I play here. He plays here. Be nice to be castle before all that. I castle. He takes. I take. He takes. I take. He takes. I castle. And then what do I end up with? Double pawns or something? Is that going to be the end of the world? No, you take, then you castle. Oh man, that was dumb. What a mistake. If I play here, he plays here. I back up, he plays here. Or I play here, he plays here. I take, he takes, I take. He moves his rook. I play my knight out. It's probably a win in here and I'm missing it. Gotta guard that pawn. Play here, he pushes here. Play here. He plays here. I play here to guard the pawn. At least I get my pieces out. Okay, I didn't really expect that, but that's cool. Look how fast this unicorn's moving. I think I'm going to take that bishop. I don't think there's much of a future back here. I mean, I take the knight. I need to stop him from playing that move if I can. What I really want to do is play this. Pushes, I got past pawn. Push here, take. Knight here traps the rook. I want to play this move. He pushed, didn't he? One, two. I kind of want to do this. I mean, these pieces are kind of on the other side of the board. So maybe I could get something going over here. Well, now I can check him at least. I like that. Check. King moves. I pick off a rook. Am I right? Now he wants to open it up. I'm going to check him. I don't want him castling. Now, capture Captures, 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 whatever. I like having my knights linked. This knight guards that knight guards that knight. One dog goes one way, the other dog goes the other way. Let's just keep that pawn marching. I have no checks. Take, queen takes, discover check with my queen, and I'll win his queen. Take, discover check with the queen. He can't interpose or capture my queen, and I'm attacking his queen. And that's a nice square for a knight. Threatens this. I want to push this pawn in and queen. Feeling good about this game. Look at a week. On my great, don't you wish you had this? People out there in Twitch. Look. Gary Kasparov, Fisher, Volume 4. On my great predecessors. Famous set of books. That's Discover Check. I don't think I miscalculated this. How many pages is this book? This is just one volume. 494 pages. A really smart unicorn. I want to put the unicorn out of his misery, if at all possible. Don't mouse slip and don't pre-move. Don't do it. Don't ever do it. After what happened last week, I lost a game by pre-moving. Well, he's using his time now. Well, that'll take a bishop off the board. Check. Probably come here. Let's just do this. I always like to look for the most accurate move. You left the game. You can claim victory in 17 seconds. He's back. I'm ready to do this. Okay, I pre-moved. It was a recapture. That was 3 rating points. Binky with a Grenfell. I thought I'd never see the day. Binky can't just... What was the guy's name I just played? I don't remember. Really smart unicorn. Okay, if he says good game, then I'll say good game. That's basically what I do. I wait until I'll wait and let them do it.
Battery 90%.
Didn't expect to have to wait this long. Oh, this guy I've played before. This guy, I've beaten him 6 and he's beaten me 1. He beat me the next to the last game. What happened? Uh-oh. All right, my coach told me about this move. If he plays there, you play here, he plays here, and you're going to be in a Pirk. That is why I'm playing here. That is why I wear the bow tie. $19.51. This guy's pretty good. I better beat him. One of my great predecessors. I'd love to go through these, all of them in detail. Because then you would know the whole history of chess, starting around with maybe Steinitz. I don't think he does Morphy. Where's this piece developed to? Put it here. Put it here. Put it there. He could play f3. I don't think so. He could play bishop e2. Put it here. Knight out. He takes it. About half an hour. Let's see. I want to put it outside the pawn chain. Let's just put it here. Let him interpose something. I can always come back. I come back here. I come back here. Decisions. I come back here. Uh-oh. He's working on trapping that piece. I play here. He plays here. I play here. 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 I'm not really wild about pushing that pawn. I guess I'm going to. I wish I could calculate a little better. That's what I'm going to work on next. Is calculation. Oh, cool move. He's going to play here. I'm going to play here, and he's going to trade. I am going to end up with some busted up pawns. Can I do anything about that? I don't think I can. I can play here. Let him bust up the ones on that side instead. Let's do that. All right, I pre-moved. I was going to pre-move the recapture. I guess he's going to make me on the light squares. This isn't going real super duper. Okay, if I play here, he pushes. I will have to capture. He will capture. Later he'll play queen here check. Meantime, I'm going to try to do this to him. Plays here, I'm going to have to capture. He recaptures. Knight here, check. King goes back here. It'll take him a minute to get another threat going, I believe. I'm not positive of that. I've suffered through these kind of positions before when I played a lot of blitz games against Tim Smith. Tim's very good at making you have a weakness like this and then attacking it and killing it, destroying your game. That kind of thing. This dude had better play h5 because if he doesn't, that knight's going right there. Just to annoy him. Get him off the stag. I didn't realize I'd use more time than him. I don't know, I get restless. How many books do I have and how long is this going to go on? Part 4. With the participation of Dmitry Poletsky, the guy who actually wrote it, Sammy, Miguel, and whatever Bent, Reshevsky, long series of little chapters, Nydorf, Larson, then Robert the 11th, the lone genius. He learned from God himself. I wonder who said that. Duel of the Prodigies. Some great stuff. Bobby Fischer. Okay, stop my knight. I gotta be a little careful about opening up lines. You know? Maybe I should just play here and get this piece out. That would have probably been a better move than what I did. My whole game plan is based on maybe he won't see it. Pick up a pawn or two, go into the end game, beat their brains out. That's always been my strategy. It's seen me through many a game. I don't know what this guy's thinking about. This position's boring me to tears. Maybe it's because I can't move anything. There's nothing I can really do. I can't move as long as he's not moving, but even when it's my move, I can't do anything. There's nothing good. Maybe I can play knight here, pawn here. If he takes, knight takes, if bishop takes, queen takes. Get all my pieces out, bring this one over here, drop my king back, bring this rook over here. Okay, where is that piece going? If he plays here, instead of capturing, I should just play there. Then knight takes, I can't recapture because of this. Is that correct? I believe it is. Play here. No, not knight. Bishop. I'm not right or wrong about this. He plays here, I capture. He plays there, I play here. Takes. If pawn takes, he gets to grab a rook. Which would mean I can't play that move. If he plays h5, I gotta take it. I want to play here. We'll go here and we'll push here. If I get the time, because he's got a couple of moves to make. I'm bored, I'm gonna read this. So I can make a mistake and lose. I got so lucky. Come on, Lumpy. What happened to cheese in the bungalow? We castled. I don't think cheese in the bungalow is on tonight. The way this is going, I'm not gonna have time for another game. 22 minutes. This could be another 11 minutes. Where'd he move? Oh, he dropped his bishop back. Push. Take. Push. If it doesn't take, push. Can't push that far. Push. Can't go that far with that. We could play here. Threaten this. I just want to get my rook out, get my king back here behind these pawns. He's got some pressure, and I'm having to slowly work out of this. Let's see, Hawkeye beat me. Did I win the other 2 games? I don't even know if I played more than 3 games. This might be the 4th one. Hawkeye, then the other guy, then maybe the other guy. I'm not sure. I've lost track. I'm not sure how many games I've played. All right. At least his queen's getting off this diagonal, or he's trading. And he's trading. That is going to be a dangerous capture. It's going to fork this and this. What wire is this? I got so many wires here. I hope I don't mess up something. Let's see. Play here, the knight drops in. I've got to stop that knight. I guess he's going to win a pawn. Looks like. Back here, captures. moves. Okay, what is my best move here? I don't have much in the way of threats. I can't guard that square. I'm going to play here. He's going to do something here, and I'm going to have to move this rook. And I got to get my king out of here. And bishop. He is winning a pawn. I just could never figure out how to make this thing not weak. Cyclops taking his time. I don't really understand why he's not jumping on that pawn. I don't know, maybe I had a better move. I think I did. Now I gotta move my rook. When my queen was here, I should have played this piece to here. I would have been threatening that check. Queen takes, bishop takes, check. Also, I would have been threatening if he played the knight fork. I would just play queen takes, check, queen takes, bishop takes, check, king moves, and then his knight would be here. Or I would take his queen. But either way, play queen here, check. Checks me there. I'm thinking about playing this. Take, check, take, check. King in the corner, I take his knight. Pawn takes, I take his pawn. If I lose a piece there, play here. If he plays here, the knight's pinned. And then I'll have to play queen. queen up. Captures, captures, he takes my knight, which is not what I want. I play here, he plays here. Then what do I do? I have to play queen check or queen up here. None of that works. I don't think that's going to work. I think I might have to play here. That queen f5 check is going to hurt me. Or not check, but that move's going to hurt. I have to move my king away, then he'll take him. My knight's trapped out there. I'm going to have to try something risky like this. He's going to have to play queen here. When he comes to here, what can I possibly do? Can I do anything? Sack this piece for 2 pawns. Check. King moves. Captures. Captures. Nope. I come back here. The queen takes it. I only get 1 pawn. That surprises me a little. Because I do think that was a really great move he had. I'm going to have to try this. That's his square right there. Yeah, he's winning a piece. Go back to here and check too. Well, I can capture. Check. I got both those covered. If he plays here, the queen takes. I'll take my chances in the end game. Pick up this pawn. Dude's a +5. +6. Check. Here's the thing that'll really get you. I'm not playing for a draw. I'm playing for a win. He's going to check me here. Check, king goes up. Check, king up. I take, then I queen with check. He's going to check me here and queen. Nope, he's not either, because I'm going to win. Remember that thing when I said I was playing for a win? I bet you thought I was joking, didn't you? 8:30. Pause, go back to the tournament. Wow. Crazy. I was +8. Maybe you let the time trouble get to him. I am the righteous. DGeek scores 8 tournament points. Tournament's ending in 4 minutes 37 seconds. There's not enough time to keep playing. Man, that guy absolutely crushed me. I mean, he really crushed me. And then what happened? He gave me some pawns and a knight or something. I don't know. Once I captured his knight, I thought I've got a very good chance of at least drawing this game. Because he's low on time, and I had a nice, strong centralized bishop, rook down there, the whole thing. I'm sure somewhere along the way we were both pushing our rook pawns. There was a chance for him to win it or something. I don't know what point it turned over. Certainly when I queened it did. After that it was over. I guess that's it for this week. I know some people, if they watch this, they're going to be like, man, I wish I had that set. Can you imagine? Garry Kasparov on Bobby Fischer. One of my great predecessors. There's the back cover with Gary, Deep in Thought. What a book. These books are big, too. I mean, I don't have a ruler handy, but I don't know, 9.5 by 6 or something. This is something. Robert the 11th. The 11th world champion. Bobby Fischer. Someday I'm going to read this book. I'm going to go through everything, although I've read a little of it. Anyway, looks like that's it for this week. Be back next week with another book of the week. The Fisher Spassky match didn't end until September 1, so we have some more time before we get to it. Some more time for some Fisher books, but always game book of the week every week. All right, so I'm going to sign off for now. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left in the tournament. Hope you enjoyed it, got something good out of it. Here we go. See you next week. Bye.